Awa, sharp, aye, drive it. I say na very few people wey sabi my story. When I wake up in the morning, I dey sing songs and give God glory. Oh yeah, I say na very few people wey sabi my story. Oh yeah, so when I wake up in the morning.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Greater Degree with Akene. Happy New Year 2015. I hope this year is full of prosperity, productivity amongst yourselves, and many opportunities to just get better. That's all that matters right now. So it's a new year. I know everyone's excited. I hope you guys didn't break your New Year's resolution. As for me, hey, my own was not to eat jollof rice for 1 month. Once that clock said 12:01, I was in the kitchen scooping like ice cream. But I hope everything's going well with you guys. We're back here at Greater Degree, aspire to inspire young black male and female students in high school, colleges, professional school, even careers, wherever they're at. The aim is just to inspire others, give them personal experiences so they can see that others that were in their shoes as well and made it. And just motivate each other and just bring unity, give them tips here and there. So that's the plan. This video today is about time management. I know everyone is kind of bad at that, but with practice you will get better with that. So I'm just going to give some tips or strategies for time management that's going to help you out as a student. And I hope this touches someone, and I hope it does help actually. So the first step is to be organized. So don't laugh at me. You got to get yourself a planner, a calendar. Don't laugh at it, it's a beautiful color. But you definitely got to be organized to succeed. So with this, you open it up to the months. It's January. With this thing, you can use it to write down your exams, your appointments, your meetings, everything you got to do, practice time. When you're able to do that, you're able to have more of a clear path and understand where you're going, instead of carrying all this in your head and then you show up on Wednesday, let's say, to your physics class when you have a bio exam and you didn't study. You see how you can confuse it? So definitely invest in getting a calendar, a big calendar, and also a planner you can walk around with to write down. It's important to write down everything you do. Don't just carry it in your head and think you got it, and life throws so many things at you. So it's important to always have it documented. Also, organize your workplace where you study. You don't want to study in a messy desk where your biology index cards are mixed with your calculus, worksheets, and problems. You're just going to get confused and not be productive. So make sure your work area is neatly organized. You got your books on one end, index cards, pens, highlighters on the other end. And that way when you study, it could be very productive. You won't have to be worrying about what is this, what is that, because you know where everything is at. You won't have to waste time looking for certain things that you need to study and do well in your exams. Step I would say is to plan ahead. Now, with everything you do when you're writing your schedule down, plan how long you think you're going to need to study, how long practice may be, appointments, interviews, meetings, whatever you got to do. Always try to plan ahead and schedule it. Now, of course, life is life. Things don't go as we planned. I mean, we all wish everything we wrote down, timelines and stuff, worked out the way it is, but it doesn't. But it's still important to plan ahead and write down your schedule, because when you see those things, you know what's next for you, what is coming up, your priorities, and what can be held off for a little bit. So plan ahead. When it comes to studying, give yourself an hour if you think you're going to need 45 minutes to study a subject. Because if you finish that thing in 45 minutes, you gave yourself a 1 block hour, you can use those 15 minutes to cool down, get your thoughts together. If you need more time to review, you can do that in those 15 minutes, or just take a break, Check your Facebook, Instagram, a study selfie. But I hope you are studying before you Instagram that selfie. I hope so. Next up would be priority. Prioritize, prioritize, prioritize. You got to set your long-term goals and also your short-term goals. You got to know what's most important, what's got to happen right now, and then what can wait 2-3 weeks or just at a later time date to be dealt with or accomplished. So always make sure you know what your priority is. If you have an exam next week and you have another exam, let's say 2-3 weeks from now, You have to have the sense to know that week, that exam that's coming 7 days from now is the one you need to prepare for, and not the other one that you still have 14 to 21 days for. So make sure you prioritize what you got to do on your list, and not do what you think is your most favorite or the most easiest, and leave what is needed right away or the most difficult for later. Do what you got to do now, and do not wait for tomorrow, because tomorrow is never promised. And when you do prioritize, you're going to be able to start disciplining yourself. And it's definitely going to show in your academic and in your personal life as well. So make sure you prioritize your long-term and short-term goals, and just have that mindset of what needs to be done now and what can wait till another time. Now, next step is avoid overloading yourself. In life, we always do so much, multitasking, this, and that. Next thing you know, you break down. You get sick, you're not able to be at optimal for things you need to do. So avoid overloading yourself. With the greater degree name, it's basically like how life throws angles, comes at you at so many angles, I would say. So 90 degrees is right angle, that's balance. Anything over that, obtuse, you're just doing too much. You're just too much weight on your shoulders. It's going to become overbearing, overwhelming to you. You're going to stress out and not be productive. So always try to maintain a balance in your life. 90 degrees and below, acute. Stay focused on what needs to be done and where you can be very effective. So always in your scheduling, include time for rest, sleep. There's nothing wrong with sleep, but just don't be sleeping too much like a hibernating bear, because you will not get anything done. You will just be there increasing your weight. But include time for sleep, recreational activities like going to the gym, watching television, eating, of course. Do things outside of just studying so the stress won't build up on you. You gotta have that social life also outside of the work life. And that's very important. Don't ever forget that you just gotta work, and don't make time for sleep. Because if you don't sleep, you're not gonna be able to rest your brain and remember things that you study for the exam the next day. Or you're just gonna be tired, you won't feel like doing anything, and that's not how you wanna move around. So always avoid overloading yourself with so much. It's okay to say no. You gotta take care of yourself first. It's okay to say no to others, and make sure that you are good before you can help others out also. Because you don't wanna have just so much weight on you. It's so overwhelming, so overbearing, and then you just crash and burn. And you'll be more upset at the end of that. So avoid that overloading phase. And don't put everything to the last minute. Stop being a procrastinator. Procrastination will kill you. Well, maybe not really kill you, but it will just kill your drive, your ambition, because it's just so much. Don't wait till the last minute to get things done. Don't wait to pull that all-nighter for that exam when you had 2 good weeks to study and you just kept telling yourself, I got time. And then 24 hours before, you're there trying to sit and study 6 chapters. I don't know what to tell you. So don't wait till the last minute to do things. Try to avoid procrastination as well. That's another cause of overloading, because it's stressful, it's overbearing, it's overwhelming. That you have so much to study in so little time. So you always got to stay focused, stay dedicated, and just discipline. Discipline will help you so much. Discipline yourself to study on time, do things on time, and not wait till the last minute. It's definitely going to help. So avoid the overload. And finally, last but not least, just have a big vision for yourself. Always constantly remind yourself, why are you doing this? What's the big picture? What is the end goal you're trying to reach out of it? Too many times we're like, oh, why do I got to do this? Or this is crazy, or this and that. But that's what I said. You always got to try to maintain that positive mindset that even though it's a lot of work right now, it seems like it may not be helping you at all. You're just like, yo, this is too much. Have that mindset of, this is going to help me reach my goal. The journey is long, but it starts with one step. And every time, one step at a time, one step at a time, one brick at a time, until you build your way up to meeting your goal. So always just carry that big picture in your head. Like, why am I doing this? How is this going to help me reach my goal? I think it's also important to have a vision board. Just have a vision board of what you want to be. Where do you see yourself in 5-10 years? You can even put it next year. Just have a vision board of your ideas of where you see yourself, your career, where you would like to be relationship wise, family wise, whatever, things you love to do, travel, anything you want to do. Make a vision board of yourself and kind of carry that mentally in your head as your picture when things are getting tough, you feel overwhelmed, overstressed. Just continue to carry that big picture, big vision in your head. Why am I doing this? You know, keep pushing yourself. Don't just quit when things get tough, because quitters never win. So you always got to keep pushing yourself, have that vision, maintain that positive mindset, and just continue to work hard. Continue to be disciplined. Continue to avoid procrastination. Write everything down that you need to do so you can have it documented, so you won't be surprised when you wake up one morning like, oh my God, I got a physics exam, I didn't know. Just always document stuff. And I'll just lastly say, following some of these strategies and advice, I believe is definitely going to help you, you know, academically and in your personal lives as well. This is the Greater Degree with Ekene. I hope this video helped. We're going to have so many more with people telling their stories and the things they went through. Videos such as this, time management, study skills, how to prepare for interviews, because I know many of you are going to go on interviews soon for pharmacy, medical, law, dental, even president of McDonald's. There's an interview for everything now. So I'm just going to guide you guys, you know, hopefully get other people to join me and stuff and make these videos to inspire the black male and females, because we definitely need role models outside of the sports or music or art or whatnot. Get people in education that can give back to the community in any way possible. So aspire to inspire others, that's the goal, and hope to see you guys next time.
I say, now very few people will sabi my story. When I wake up in the morning, I sing songs and give God glory. Oh yeah, I say, now very few